It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. For the Spurs, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. Tonight, the fans getting a chance to enjoy watching Tony Parker, who came into the league as a speedster point guard, but now as a veteran, Kenny, he's evolved into just one of the best team leaders on the floor.
Unbelievable that he still has the same amount of speed at his age that he does now. I mean, and then the floater. He's probably the best in the last decade at shooting that shot. Used to be called a runner, now it's a floater, but he's the best at it.
Yes, he's the best at the floor. Not really a great shooter, but an efficient shooter. Career field goal percentage under 50%. I agree, Kenny, with everything you said. Guy still has a lot of speed.
Oh, I appreciate you, Shaq.
Très bien, mes amis. That's French for here's Kevin Harlan.
No, it isn't.
Only French I know is fries.
Or toast.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday night basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Just a single game here at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Spurs. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
And when I look at San Antonio, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Yeah, the expectations are great for this team. Hard to live up to, but you know what? They're still very close to that top spot in the standings right now.
And now the New York Knicks starters. DJ Augustine out there with the follow. Then it's Anthony, then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Porzingis in at the 4. New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Augustine passes to Afflalo. Lopez against Duncan. No luck. Leonard kicks to Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got his first basket of the night.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Here's Augustine, and the rejection by Leonard. Ginobili outside. The three-pointer, no good. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, he said that they didn't want to take what the defense gave them tonight, saying we need to play our game. I told my guys to go right at their defenders and make plays happen. If we sit back and don't be the more aggressive team, we'll just be digging a hole for ourselves. Sounds like they have confidence in their ability to score, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
Porzingis. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
The bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
Now here's Anthony. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Aldridge. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
We're about 3 minutes into this first
Move
quarter.
the ball. It's sticking too much.
Pass to Porzingis. Passes it to Carmelo. Just 5 to shoot. With the floater. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Duncan, a screen. And Parker, here we go, puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. Parker's got his second basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now here is Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lopez a screen. Now Augustine. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Off that sequence, just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Here's Mills, following the score by New York.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
West outside. Pass to Mills. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
And here's Freak.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. 27 seconds left in the first. Nobody near Leonard. That three off the mark. The Knicks leading by 7. And Bayless kicks to Freak. On the wing, Williams. They set the pick. Freak dishes to Sims. The fader. That's good. And the Knicks lead by 9. Again off the mark by San Antonio.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Ginobili with the steal. Parker outside with the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Parker's got 8.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 5, the Spurs.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for David West. And then for New York, Lopez, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. And it's Porzingis in for Derek Williams.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Parker kicks to Duncan, puts it up from 17, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Duncan's got his first 2 points of the night. The Knicks leading by 11. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. It's stolen by Duncan. Green with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
And he gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
A follow the pass to Carmelo. For the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly, you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Ball was going the other way. That's exactly how you want to do it.
Aldridge with a screen on a follow. Wasted no time on that one. Ginobili's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Freak passes to Porzingis. And Lopez has it in the corner. Fires, high post, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Spurs trail by 7. Parker outside. Another miss by Parker.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
New York moving it around. Freak with it. He's picked up by Parker. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Stoudemire's checked in for Duncan. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. Stoudemire, the screen. Mills dishes to Stoudemire, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Henry Sims is checked in for New York. Feeds it to Freak. Here's Serafin. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Serafin's got his first bucket of the night. Spurs trail by 8. Now Mills. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him, and it's blocked.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball. At a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Mills kicks to Leonard. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Mills from the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Williams, and that one is hammered home.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Uncovered. And it's good off the back rim and in. Sims has got 6.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Picked by West. Mills passes to West. Misses the layup.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And Williams, here we go. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Mills. Stoudemire left side. And Bayless kicks to Williams. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Leonard dishes to Mills. Leonard attacking offline with the baseline jumper. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New York ahead, up by 11. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And here's Augustine. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action. All fueled up and ready to
Move
go.
the ball. Sticking too much.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Parker outside. He feeds it to Aldridge.
That's a wall.
Here's Stoudemire, and he banks in the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
It's Anthony with the drive. Good. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
The dish now to Diao. West passes to Stoudemire. The shot's good on the assist by West. 10 points for Amari Stoudemire.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Anthony on the wing, fended by West. On the wing of Flalo. Takes a three. Trains it from downtown.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And Parker, here we go. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Anthony drawing the double team. On the wing of Flalo, he's guarded by Diao.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Kawhi Leonard comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Boris Diaw. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Launches a three. Parker's shot is off. And a wide open look for Freak. It's in.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was a joy to watch tonight, Ernie.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.